Dear Twix, I'm in a relationship with my boyfriend. However, I seem to have a problem. Every time I turn around, somebody is always having some opinion about my man, good, bad, or indifferent. I'm not understanding why everyone seems to have an opinion about him when no one even really knows him. Am I the only one that's going through this situation, or is anyone else in my same predicament?
Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back to...
Okay. I'm sure you're not the only one going through this situation. And when it comes to relationships, the only people at the end of the day that is in your relationship and that needs to be in your relationship is you and the person that's in the relationship with you. A lot of times we have to check ourselves and make sure that we haven't left any doors open for people to have opinions. Usually, especially the women, when we get into a bad situation, we always seem to go run to our friends, run to our family member, our closest family member, cousin, auntie, whatever the case may be, and seek advice about it. However, the thing about it is that you can't always share the bad and then expect people to be able to embrace that person wholeheartedly. I mean, it's unfortunate that we judge a book by its cover, but at the same time, it's like if we don't ever share the good, then all they know is the bad. For example, if y'all had like a little tisk argument and it really wasn't that big, you blew it up to proportion, you went and started talking to your friends about it, venting to your friends about it, and then afterwards you and your man sat down, talked about it, and y'all have moved on, then now to them it's seeming like the problem is still relevant and y'all are already over the situation. So I think that it's important that you make sure that if you're going to share the bad with someone, make sure you're also sharing the good with someone. Tell them, oh, me and my man went out and did this, or y'all, he did this for you, you did this for him, y'all going on vacation. Make sure you're sharing the good as well as the bad, because if you're only sharing the bad, that's all they know about the person. Because it's just like, every time I hear y'all always arguing, y'all always got something going on. It's never a good situation when it comes to y'all. So that's why they probably feeling the way they do. And so now you're thinking like, how can you judge him? You don't even know him. When in fact they do know all the bad about him. When they know you, they know she's a good person, she got your back, she always there for you, They know the good and bad about you. With him, you're only sharing the bad. So that's all they know about him. And if that's all they know about him, then it's just like, why are you with him and he just treats you like this? So make sure that when you're in a relationship that, one, try your best not to involve anybody in a relationship. I mean, if you're really having a hard time and you're going through a situation, sit down and talk to the person you're with. It might not be exactly when the situation happens. You might need time to cool off. They might need time to cool off. But at the end of the day, just sit down and talk to each other. Don't involve a whole bunch of people in your relationship, because you don't need a whole bunch of advice on how y'all need to do y'all. So that is just opening the door to too much going on. And then y'all have 10 people in your relationship. Everybody wants to give advice. Everybody wants an opinion. And 9 times out of 10, we're always asking people for advice, and they can't never keep a man, can't never keep a girl, got 7 divorces under their back, and we go and ask them for advice. Don't do that. Now, if they just outright, just straight, like, judging him for no reason at all, and it's just weird, don't worry about them. And if you know your man is good for you, and you are good for your man, at the end of the day, he ain't whooping you, beating your ass, and cussing you out, hang in there. It's gonna be okay. Ignore everybody, and because some people could just be really hating on your relationship and just trying to break y'all up, because misery loves company and they lonely and want somebody to be lonely with them. So just ignore them. Support your man, support your girl, and you'll be alright. As always, blow kisses to heaven, blow kisses to yourself, and no matter what you're going through, I promise you're not the only one. See you later.